Well, there goes the pan. Oh. Hello strangers, I'm Rowena and this is my plans for my N.E.W.T. exams. N.E.W.T.s, of course, has already started as it started on the 1st of August, but is continuing for this whole month, and I decided I'd still film a TBR video for N.E.W.T.s because obviously N.E.W.T.s is actually just a readathon, sadly. Well, not sadly, because who actually wants to take more Hogwarts exams? I know I don't. Or do I? You can never go back to Hogwarts. As you can see, I got the little uniform out for this video because it's fitting. I'm also wearing my Gryffindor Quidditch t-shirt. I was a seeker for a little bit. I often just straight up fell off the boom. But apparently that actually makes for a really great seeker, so I did that so much. I don't have like a full plan for exams. I'm able to take 9 exams and there's 3 ones, maybe 4, that I really want to do. So the important ones to me are Defense Against the Dark Art, Transfiguration, Charms, and I guess potions if I can sneak my way into the exam, because obviously if you just show up that means you can totally take the exam. So let's start with Defense Against the Dark Arts. So the first part of the exam is to read a last book in a series. I'm choosing to read Zom-B, Goddess by Darren Shan. This would give me an A if I do this. To get an E, I need to read a foiled book, which I'm going to go with The Silent Companion by Purcell. This is like a spooky, creepy book, and I've heard good things, and it looks good, so I want to give it a go. And to get outstanding, I must read a book with Dark in the title, or the series name. Currently, I'm planning to read Dark Places by Gillian and Flynn. I have actually a few other books I could read, but that's currently the one. Then we have Transfiguration. A book with a grey cover is to get an A. I've got Library of Souls by Ransom listed down here, but since exams have already started when I'm talking, I've already got an A, and that's not the book I read. I wrote these all down before it started, but never got around to filming. The next challenge is to read a book from an author you haven't read before. I own a lot of books by authors I haven't read before, but I've just put Vicious by V.E. Schwab because I haven't read any of her books. I own a lot of her books and I want to buy more of her books, so I've got to like change this. It's my, like, I plan to at least read one V.E. Schwab book before the end of this goddamn year, and I know I'm just going to buy Vengeful because the cover is so beautiful, and I'm just going to buy City of Ghosts, I think. Her middle grade book she's coming out this year because it's about ghost hunting and it's set in Edinburgh, so should be good. And also V.E. Schwab has actually lived in Edinburgh, so she should know what she's talking about, ish. And to get outstanding in Transfiguration, I need to read a book set in a kingdom or has royals. I guess I could just read a fantasy book for this, but I don't really know what I'll be in the mood for because I'm not really in like a fantasy mood. So I've got Royals by Rachel Hawkins. It's a book I bought from Asda really randomly, and it's clearly kind of just going off the royal wedding, kind of. Or maybe it's just really good timing because like, unless Rachel Hawkins can like write really fast, and like they just spun that out as soon as they heard about it, because I think it must have already been in like publication before the royal wedding was announced. Who knows? I'm not gonna go figure that out. So now on to Charms. So to get an A in the exam, I need to read a book with magic in it. So I've got Undead Girl Gang by Lily Anderson. To get an E, I need a book cover that charmed me. I've got Amy Chelsea Stacie D by Mary J. Thompson, I think. And this is about 2 girls who go missing and one comes back. And the cover is just really awesome looking. So like it has dolls and it's like the colours are really great. It's really awesome as a piece of art. And to get outstanding is to read a book you think will leave a mark. I picked First and Then by Emma Mills, but this is a really hard challenge for me because I never really know before going into a book what will actually leave a mark. I just don't know. You always hope every book will leave its mark positively, but I don't know. I don't know, guys, but I've got something. I picked that because maybe I'll do it. So those are the only books that I managed to write in my bullet journal TBR thing, because I really suck at magic art. So I've been taking forever to do this, but I really wanted to film this video before it became really late, so I just decided to do it by my spreadsheet, because I did a bullet journal entry and a spreadsheet, because that's who I am. So the other ones I don't have full pans, but I've got acceptables listed for every exam. So Chaos Magic is an animal on the cover. I've got Suffer's Bakes by Louise O'Neill, which has like fish and stuff on it. Herbology is the read a book with green in the cover. I've got A Head Full of Ghosts by Tremblay, but I don't know this book I'm reading and I'm not sure what exam it will fit, but it definitely fits this one, so that might be already covered randomly. Astronomy is a book with stars on the cover. I've got The Wicked Deep by Shea. I've got the US copy that I believe has like stars on it. I'll probably end up reading it one way or another. I also have Devoration, which is a book set in the future. I've got Everless by Sara Holland. I think I probably won't end up doing Devoration, but who knows. Muggle Studies is to read a book by one of your favourite writers. I've got The Pantaloon Project by Cat Clarke, which is the only Cat Clarke book I haven't read because I love Cat Clarke. She comes up a lot in my videos. Potions is to read a book that has a name of a colour in the title. This one was kind of hard. I've got Suit Scarlett by Maureen, which obviously has the colour Scarlet in it, but it's also the main character's name. So now onto the E's. For the E's, I haven't got books listed for every one of these. I haven't really did ones for the pages because I figure I'll figure that out as I go. Astronomy is the first one I've got, which is a book that has the word sky in it, the title. And I've got All the Buds by Charlie Jane Anderson. And there's also Skylarks by Gregory, and I really liked her book. Oh, I can't think of the name. It was one of my favourite books of last year and I can't think of the name because I'm terrible with names. It's my thing. Muggle Studies is to read a biography, and I've got an autobiography. I figure that counts because I don't know, I don't really like reading biographies. Biography is when someone writes about somebody else. Autobiography is when someone writes about themselves. So I'd rather do that, and I take it basically count. And I've got I Am by Maggie O'Farrell, and this is a book talking about all the time she's almost died. She's written a lot of stuff. I think mostly non-fiction. So yeah, that's all the books I've got actual pans for my exams. Like I said, I've got 3 exams I'd really like to focus on, but who knows what will happen. So if I was to get outstanding in all 9 exams that I can take for my owls, I have to read 0.86, I think, books a day. So basically I have to read the majority of a book a day to do it, because it would take me 27 books basically to do it, and then we've got 31 days, so there's like some time, there's a little bit lag, like can kind of get away with it some days. I've currently got an acceptable in Transfiguration. I'm still working my way through other exams. I don't know. I'll see how this goes. If you are doing N.E.W.T.s, feel free to comment down your plans, and if you did a video for TBR or any kind. I'm going to finish my bullet journal. I've also started a Bookstagram account to focus solely on books, and I'm going to be posting stories about my process of N.E.W.T.s as the month passes. I've always had an Instagram account, but the Bookstagram is just going to be dedicated to just books, so it should be fun. I'm also doing a Bookstagram challenge every day for this month. I don't know how that'll go, but it's fun. It's about horror and ladies of horror fiction. So that's my main plans for this month. What the hell are you doing? So that's basically my plans for N.E.W.T.s. How are your N.E.W.T.s going? We're a few days into N.E.W.T.s as I'm filming this. I hope things are going well for you and that you read some fantastic books and pass all your exams, and I hope everyone passes the real exams too, because the Scottish results are actually going to come out on the 7th of August, so I know that can be a real tense time and maybe not a fun time too. So basically, wish everyone luck for everything that's happening this month. So I will see you weirdos next time, where I will be teaching you the necessary spells to get away with necromancy. There's a lot. Farewell. I also got some Hogwarts stuff out. Like, isn't this so 90s? I want to show you my favourite bit of Harry Potter merch I own, which is this Gregory pen. And I can't get it just by itself, so I'm sad, because I would want a whole collection of these pens. Come on. It looks just like a sharpener and stuff.